If you're new to investing, then these nifty tips could help you make the most of your investment journey. There's no denying that the world of investing can be very confusing for first-timers. We blame the financial jargon. Luckily, we're here to help. In today's video, we are going to show you investing tips for beginners in 2023. Without further ado, let's begin. Consider investing as soon as you can. If you haven't taken the plunge yet, what are you waiting for? Assuming you're in the position to and you're comfortable taking some risk with your money, now could be a good time to start investing. By delaying your investment journey, you could be missing out on some positive growth. Not ideal if you're looking to maximize your potential profits. If you want to make the most of your investment journey, it could be worth letting your FOMO take over and urge you to invest. The earlier you start, the sooner your money could grow. So consider joining the investment world as soon as you can. Invest as much or as little as you want. It's often assumed that investing is exclusively reserved for men wearing gray suits. It may have been true some years ago, but fortunately, things have changed, and investing is now something that everybody can do. Thanks to online investment platforms like Wealthify, you can invest as much or as little as you want, whether it's £1 or 100,000 pounds. And in case you're wondering, it's possible to build a decent nest egg, starting with just a little bit of money, as long as you make regular contributions to your investment plan and stick with it for a number of years. For instance, if you invest £30 a month for 25 years, you could end up with about £14,488, not a small sum one. Think about what you want to invest in. If you're just starting your investment journey, you'll quickly find out that there are a number of different investments available to build your portfolio. And it's important to think about what you like to invest in. What investment types would you want to include in your portfolio? The answer will mainly depend on your attitude to risk. If you're cautious and want to minimize potential losses, then safer investments, such as government and corporate bonds, could be an option for you since their value isn't normally subject to large fluctuations. On the other hand, if you're comfortable with market movement and like taking risks, then you could consider higher risk investments like shares. Consider diversifying your portfolio. Regardless of your investment style, it's always a good idea to try and mitigate your risk. If you want to limit potential losses, you could diversify your portfolio by spreading your money across investment types and regions. Think about it. If you invest all your money in one or two companies, you could be in for a nasty shock should these companies struggle. Now, say you buy a number of investments, including different types, for example, shares, bonds, property, and invest in different financial markets, the likelihood of losing all your money will decrease. Have a look at ISAs. Living in the UK comes with many advantages, and we're not talking about the weather obviously. No, we're talking about tax. Usually, when you invest, you typically need to pay tax on the profits you make. But since 1999, it's been possible to stop the taxman from dipping into your investment pot. With a stocks and shares ISA, you can invest your money in the stock markets, and you don't need to pay UK tax on any gains you make, meaning you get to keep more of your money at the end. Every tax year, you can put up to £20,000, subject to change, in your stocks and shares ISA. This is your ISA allowance, and you've got until midnight on the 5th of April to use it. Start thinking about your pension. It's never too early or too late to think about your pension. If you're in your 20s, saving for retirement may not be your priority, and we don't blame you. But it could be a good idea to start planning ahead and get your finances in shape so you can take control of your retirement sooner rather than later. If you're in your 30s or 40s, now could be a good time to check how much you got saved in your state pension and workplace pensions. Then start asking yourself some important questions. Will it be enough to retire? If not, is there any way you could maximize your retirement income? If you're looking to boost your retirement pot, opening a personal pension, also known as self-invested personal pensions, could help. Go ethical if you want to. Who said you can't make a positive difference when investing? If you want to do your bit for the future, you can. In fact, there are many ways to invest ethically. You can do it yourself and pick your own sustainable investments. But if it sounds like too much work, you can also choose to open an ethical plan that's managed by experts on your behalf. At Wealthify, we offer ethical plans and make sure your money is invested in companies that are committed to having a positive impact on the environment and society. We use ethical funds, hampers full of sustainable investments that are actively managed. In other words, people who manage these funds examine companies' activities and policies and invest in organizations that either have excellent ethical standards or work very hard to improve their practices. Try to remain calm when markets fall. Financial markets are a bit like roller coasters. They have ups and downs, and as an investor, you need to accept that the ride will likely be bumpy. Of course, seeing markets go down can be stressful. There's no denying it. But when this happens, it's important to remain calm. If you sell your investments, you'll be making your losses real. If you stay calm and resist the urge to sell, your losses will remain hypothetical. It'll only be a number on your dashboard. So if markets bounce back, you could see the value of your investments go up and end up making a gain over the long term. If you try to time the market, however, and get out of the game when markets are falling, you could still miss out on the good days and the potential rebound. Think about the long term. Let's be honest, most of us don't like to wait. In a world where you can get next-day delivery or watch TV on demand, patience is becoming rarer and rarer. And yet, if you're serious about investing and want to maximize your potential profits, you'll need to be patient and think about the long term. According to many studies, the longer you remain invested, the more likely you are to make a profit. For instance, if you invest £10,000 in stocks and shares ISA and remain invested for 15 years, you could end up with £16,333. But if you manage to wait an extra 10 years, you could get around £23,766. That's an extra £7,433. Get help if you need to. Investing can feel daunting, but it doesn't have to be. Thanks to digital investment platforms like Wealthify, you can become an investor with just a few taps. Simply choose the type of plan you'd like to open, how much you want to invest, and the risk level that suits you, and we'll do the rest. From picking your investments to adjusting your plan, when needed, to keep it on track. Investing has never been easier. So guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. Give this video a thumbs up for more interesting content. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video.